Hi everyone, my name is Nia, and this is a game called, or well, kind of a game. Will you press the button? I've seen this and a few other ones around, roaming around in YouTube and whatever, and it made me want to give it a try for myself. Um, so let's just get into it, I suppose. So, okay, yeah, okay. So let's see. You get to know what happens in your life in the future, but you will be forced to live the opposite of that life. So, okay, if I get to know what happens in my life, but I don't get to live that life, doesn't that seems counterintuitive unless you have a bad life and you live the opposite of your bad life and make it a good life. I guess that makes sense, but no, I don't think it will. Well, okay, apparently I'm wrong and I don't take chances. Well, okay. Oh, okay. So, you can fly, but buttons blind you if you look directly at them. Buttons blind you if you look directly at them? What? Okay, are we talking about blind like permanent blind you? Or permanently blind you or just temporarily? I don't even understand the yeah, okay. If I can fly, I guess, whatever. That's kind of weird. Okay, that was a mixed thing. I don't know if that's a bad question. Like I don't get the similarities between the two of them. You receive 1,000 cash. Sorry, $1,000,000 in cash, but you will never watch porn for the rest of your life. I'm okay with that. I don't really care for it anyways. So, that was a good one, I guess. I don't know. Oh, okay, I might have to make this bigger because you don't see some of these. Okay, so we'll do that. You will have the greatest desktop in the world and it modifies itself to be more advanced as time goes on. But this is only this is the only desktop electronic you will have. No smartphones, MP3 players, laptops, etc. Oh, that would be so nice to have a desktop that modifies itself constantly by itself. But I don't think I'd like only having that. I'd like to have at least a phone and an iPod. I don't know. A laptop, of course, is great. So I don't think I will. I mean, it's nice, but I'd like to have those other things too. Okay, so that was good. People did not. It's kind of a split decision. You will be a Jedi in the Star Wars universe, but you will be followed by non-killable Jar Jar oh my god, Binks. Okay, this is simple for me because I'm not a big Star Wars fan to begin with, so, whatever. Sure, I don't care. Okay, good enough. You can see through the future, or through to the future, but how you act will change it severely. Again, this kind of goes into the future thing, and if you really think about it, it does your past and what you see from people going in the future, etc., change in the past. You kind of see in these shows. They always seem to change the future pretty dramatically. So I guess this is kind of on par. I mean, we don't actually know if it exists like that, or it actually does that. But I'm okay with not knowing my future right away. So that was pretty split. Okay. You can eat anything without gaining weight, but your body will jump to 230 pounds, and no amount of working out will will lose you any weight. I really don't want to be 230 pounds constantly without being able to not do it, or not to lose any of it, so I don't think I will. Okay, cool, cool. Okay. Move that up just a little bit. Okay. You can have every car ever built in the world, but reduced to max 100 horsepower. I don't know much about cars. All I know is if I see one that I really like, I'll be like, oh, that's a pretty car. I know, I'm one of those people. I'm sorry. So I actually don't know how to answer this, so that seems nice, but I don't know how much 100 horsepower would be. I assume that's very slow. So I'm just gonna go no. Apparently I'm not pressing the button for a lot of these things, but you know, whatever. Okay, cool. About 52%, 52, oh my god. You guys agreed with me, kind of, I guess. You can have all the money you ever want, but you will only until the age of 25. That's nice. I'm assuming I only get it till the age of 25. That's a nice deal. However, I'm 23, so I'd only have 2 years to do this. I guess I don't understand if it means you'll only get that money there or you won't get any more. The stipulation of, like, you could get this money however long you want, but then you get normal money, etc. If that's the case, then I can deal with that because I can go and work and do what I do anyways and earn more money. Well, if that's, like, the only money you get until then, that's a little different, but it doesn't say that, so sure, I'll press it. That's pretty split. I don't understand the thing there, like, okay, whatever. Nobody will ever hate you no matter what you do, but nobody will ever love you no matter what you do. Oh, that's not cool. Like, I guess I don't really care if people don't like me or not, or if they like me or not, because I have the kind of mentality that I learned a long time ago that it's better not to give a crap about what people think of you, because most of the time it's bad things, you know, and it just stresses you out, and it's, you know, uncalled for. But, like, so I guess this is kind of, I don't really care, but to never have, or nobody will ever love you no matter what you do, that's too much. I'm okay with people hating me, because I don't care. It depends on people, I guess. But to have nobody love you is just too much. I will not. Okay. 23 people, or percent of people pressed yes. That's weird. Okay, they must be people who get in trouble a lot. Or something, I don't know. Yeah, people hate them a lot. Okay. Every page on YouTube, or the YouTube website will take 20 seconds to load, but once the page is loaded, our video buffers immediately. This applies only to you. I thought I got rid of buffering a long time ago with better internet. Like, I've never had to sit there and let a video buffer for a few years now. And, I guess I don't have that bad of internet, so I guess I'm okay with not loading for 20 seconds, you know? Like, my page is load okay, you know. Did not? Okay. You unlock the human potential in all its glory, but your sanity goes down the drain. Well, shit. Okay. Well, okay, if I can unlock all human potential, that would be great. I mean, you could do anything. Like, if you really think about it, like, your mind only does so much, or you can only use so much of your brain, or I don't know how to explain it that well. So, like, there's still a percentage that you can't get into. So if you can unlock that part, you can technically be super smart or fly if you really wanted to, if we're thinking theoretically, blah, 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 blah. But if your sanity is not there, what good is it? Because you kind of have to be sane to be able to do, like, I guess you don't have to, but it's kind of a double-edged sword there. Wow, okay, that was about almost split, but people agree with me. Well, that's just interesting, I guess, to see people's things. Okay, you will be become conscious in your dreams when you sleep, but interacting with it could affect your personality and sanity drastically. Well, shit. It would be kind of cool to be able to, you know, live in your dreams a little bit, so to speak. But if it affects your personality and sanity, nah, I'm good. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Next one. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop. Okay. You're the smartest person on the planet, but everyone thinks you're mentally handicapped and they do not believe you. Well, what's the point of being the smartest person on the planet, but if no one believes you, what's the point in that? Because, you know, you kind of have to be able to, like, go, hey, these are the facts, and have people be like, oh yeah, you're right. I guess over time you do prove facts, it would help a little bit, but even then, people would still probably, if this is the case, if no one will ever believe you, no one will ever believe those facts regardless of how true they are, so I guess I will not. I've not pressed this button very much, apparently. Okay, cool. I'm not the only one who pressed no. I didn't press the button. You can create anything out of thin air, that'd be cool. But it will disappear after 2 hours and you will have no memory of interacting with it. Well, that's kind of sad. But I wonder if... Well, no, okay, I was gonna say, if you can make money or something like that. But I'm okay with not knowing of it, but it will disappear after 2 hours. I guess you'd have to, like, have it happen right after or something. Well, how did I get this boat? Or how did I get this nice house? Well, then again, I sit there and I think about that and I go, if you get a nice house and you move and all that, but then you forget about it, nah. It's kind of so-so. Okay, well, I'm wrong. Oh, it was kind of on the edge, or on the fence there. You can have sex with anyone, or with everyone, I'm sorry, but you will never get married. I'm not actually all that interested in sex, and that seems weird for someone my age, but I'd rather be with someone that I actually love for the rest of my life, or, you know, whatever. So, I don't know. You don't have to do it. Like, I guess I'm not too big, like, on having sex anyway, so it doesn't really affect me. So, let's see. You can turn into any animal back to human whenever you want, no limitations, but you can't have sex anymore while you're human. Again, I don't really care about sex so much, but, to turn into any animal, I mean, I'm not really all that interested in that, but at the same time, that'd be kind of cool. But, you know, the thing with this, or with sex, is that they say that sex is an important part of a relationship to a point, when you get to a point, but I still feel like, this is my beliefs, you guys can laugh at me all you want in the comments, or, you know, whatever, or just snicker at me in the screen, but this is my thoughts, is that you don't need to have sex to have a good relationship. All you need to do is be able to talk, have interests, find things to do. You don't have to do that in order to keep a relationship alive. So I think I'm gonna I'll press it. I mean, it's you could still interact with people and still have a good relationship with them without it. And maybe I'm wrong about that, but that's kind of how I feel about it. Okay, so let's see. Okay, cool. I'm not the only one. You can go back in time and stop 9/11. Oh, but Tumblr wouldn't exist. Oh, Tumblr. You know, I kind of sit there with the whole timeline thing, is that if you do that, I'm sure probably some other bad thing will happen. Not saying that, you know, stopping 9/11 is a bad thing or anything. I mean, that's probably a good thing, but I guess the way I see it is, you know, timeline thing is kind of confusing. I don't want to mess with it. And to be fair, I love Tumblr. I really do. I mean, the worst thing is getting stuck on Tumblr, because you do. I mean, I do anyways. I'll look for a tag on Tumblr and get stuck on there for hours until I have to pull myself off there, or I don't have any more things to look at on there. So, you know, sorry 9/11, I will not. Okay, well, I'm a terrible person. I'm a terrible person. Okay. Oh well. You'll be the sexiest person alive, but you can't love anyone. I'm actually out of time, so I think I'll leave this one to you guys. If you'd like, put down what you would do in the description down below. And yeah, so yeah, anyways, I'll leave it. Let you guys figure out for yourselves. I'm gonna be doing a few more of these types of games, but if you're interested in playing this, I don't know if it's an actual game or if it's just, you know, whatever. If you're interested in doing this, the link will be down in the description down below. However, if you can't read the screen, it's right on the top of the screen as well. Or you could just Google, will you press the button, and it'll show up, basically. But, you know, if you want to play it, try it. It's pretty fun. I mean, it's kind of interesting to see different scenarios. But I'll put down the link anyways in the description below. There will be other games that I've played in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.